Looks like I'm in jail. Or I'm doing a spooky movie. So I'll sit back a little bit. So we got this Power Ranger, which I thought was pretty cool. I'm not sure what he's from, but he's very posable. I mean, he can do the splits sideways, and he's in really great shape. So I picked him up. How about this? Here's a cool piece. So I was in a thrift store, and I saw this piece sitting off to the side, and I asked the guy, what was it? I remember seeing it, but I couldn't remember what it was. I couldn't get it to open. I couldn't figure out, and if you shake it, there's something. I was like, does it transform? It's got a little piece that moves here. I don't know. So I went home and I did a little research, and lo and behold, watch this. So I'm sure some of you guys out there know what this is right away, but I did not. And so if I can get my fat fingers to open this. Okay, so watch this. Scorpion, right? The top opens. Oh my gosh, how cool is that, right? So there's a piece in here, there's guns, more Scorpion pieces, a place for someone to sit, and you can spin. But watch this. This is pretty cool. This actually comes out, and there's a guy underneath that you can pull out. So these are actually called Mighty Max. I think that's what they call them. They had a whole series of different characters and different pieces. And I think there was either a comic book or a cartoon that went with it, but Mighty Max has the MM, so if you find anything with the MM logo on it, it's pretty obvious. But like I said, super cool toy, a lot of miniatures, kind of in that Micro Machine world, but watch for those. That's going to be going over at the Morehead Center Mall, which I'm pretty excited about. And I found Jack. Huh? Who doesn't like Jack? A lot of people don't like Jack, but I thought he was pretty cool, and I figure, you know what, worst case scenario, I'll get him, throw him over there, and some grandma will buy him and put him on the shelf because they think he's, I don't know, Santa's son. Not really. I found this cool Transformer. So, pretty sure this is supposed to be Megatron as a T-Rex. I could be wrong. It could be Grimlock. But it's one of the newer Transformers. And he does transform. Everything works. He's pretty cool. Splits apart, and you can see his body, right? You can see his head. He splits apart and turns into a ginormous robot of destruction. And yeah, so he'll be over there. He's pretty cool. I'm not sure how much these guys are new, but whatever. He'll be there. Let me see. So, here. So I've seen these things before, and I didn't really know too much about them, and evidently it was a game. So I'm sure some of you guys have played this game. So I found these guys. So these are called Attack Ticks. Attack Ticks. Attack with a T-I-X at the end. And so the cool thing about them is you pull them back, and they are supposed to, like that one's not going to do it, but they're supposed to roll forward. Oh, let's see if we can get one of them to work. Yeah, it won't do it. Anyways, they have movable parts like that, where they punch and do different things, but there was a playing board, and they had hundreds of these figures of all kinds, and they would do different things in battle, and you could play. They have point values on them. On the bottom, they tell you if it's a warrior, or if it's an attack, or if it's whatever. I just thought they were cool because they were Marvel, Spidey, Fantastic Four, and Hulk. So pretty cool. Those will be over there. Let me see what else I got here. I'm saving the best for last, I think. I found Jasmine. It's a little pop character. It's Jasmine. Who doesn't like Aladdin? I mean, if you don't like Aladdin, you are not a human being. You should be ashamed of yourself. Anyways, let me see. I found a Digimon, which I thought was pretty cool. I think he's missing some pieces, but I don't even care because he's just that cool. He has the blades on the arm. They connect. This little Cadillac piece or car piece that forms around him. His back opens up, and there's more parts in there. But he's a red dragon. I don't know his name. I looked him up, and I don't remember because I never really played with Digimon. But I liked it. I've always liked it. Anything that transforms and changes and whatever. So, he's a pretty cool piece. He'll be over at the Moorhead store. I found kind of a cool Spidey. He's missing some pieces, so you can't really see it, but he's got holes in his hands, and there was something that would shoot out the back. So you would probably grab it, pull it, and it would shoot like his webs and stuff. But he is fully, not 20 points, but he does knee, his arms you can adjust, his head and his waist, and he's just a cool desk piece. Like if a guy wants to put him on the desk at work or add him to the collection. So he's a cool piece. Here's the head. So an example would be like this. I actually tried to pull his head off and use it on another piece that was missing its head, but it didn't fit. So I just pulled his tail off and turned him into a dragon with a whip. I thought it was pretty cool. So maybe you find another piece out there. Maybe you replace his arm. Maybe he's worth a lot more money complete. But I don't really care. He's just a cool piece where, again, I think you can add him into your collection and no one would even know the difference without looking at the tail. So I encourage you, if you have broken toys, create your own. They're fun. Don't always have to live by conformity. So there was a Spider-Man movie in 2006 that came out. There were some action figures. These are my two favorite pieces that I found this last week. I mean, the Mighty Max was pretty cool, but this is really cool. This is Sandman, and he is from the movie. But if you can see his face, he's screaming. There's a couple different versions of this, and I think he's pretty cool. So he is fully opposable, or, you can pose him and whatever. But he came with this, which is a wrecking ball. So you can pull his hands off and add a wrecking ball, because in the movie he would throw a sandball with a wrecking ball. And there were two other pieces. He had another hand and something else, but it doesn't have that, which I'm fine with. He's still a really cool character to put on your shelf in your collection. So watch for him. And then one of the coolest Spider-Man characters, in my opinion, is Rhino. Right? How cool is this? Like Rhino. He does the whole Rhino motion. He's going to get you. But he's fully articulated. He doesn't have as many moving joints as you'd want. He doesn't move from the ankles or the knees. But you can pose him. And a lot of the ones I saw online were missing these pieces right here. So I was excited to see that. He doesn't have his weapon, which I'm not sure that he actually had a weapon. He probably did. Some of you probably owned him. But I thought he was really cool just because of the motion of his head. He's going to gouge you. So that's my haul for this week. And keep watching. Like I said, I have that shop over in Moorhead. Come out this weekend. I'm going to put all this stuff out there and take out some of the junk that's not selling. I was using that to kind of clear out some of my oddball stuff. So anyways, love to spend some time with you. Maybe at the next show. I'll be in Grand Forks coming next month for Forks Con. So I've got a whole bunch of stuff in my garage that I'll be bringing out for that, and I'm going to be continue my picking world. So I'm going to probably break this into 2 videos and break that down, but we'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching, and my name is Ben. I'm with Rebel Toy Box, and this light is annoying.